Okay, so we are going to be checking out a couple of games tonight. First one up is yet another Nisance-like, and again, I think this might be one of the last ones I do for a while, but, well, last time I said that, I found more, so, we'll see. This one is called Brutalism, and I do not believe this one is going to last particularly long. It is also massively concerning because my mouse has now been kept hostage in the corner of the screen. Has been taken hostage. Okay. I don't know if this even has sound. Okay. I think it's doing a thing where if you're in the light, you can't see the dark areas as well. Yeah, it's like doing eye adjustment stuff here. So there's no sound, and you're in a Tetris L piece. is this it? Just that looks weird. It's like the texture is not the same under the dark area as it is in the white. So it's like moving. It's weird. Yeah, there is no sprint, but there is a jump. There does not seem to be an entrance anywhere. I'm clicking, I'm hitting E, I'm doing a bunch of stuff here. Escape also does nothing. I'm gonna go check the itch.io just to make sure that like you're literally doing the post-Nisance thing. What do you mean? Like chasing that high still? Also, hey dude, how you doing? Because I don't know if you've... Yeah, no, there's apparently a lot more to this. Why is it just like... stuck in a... Stuck in a... Wait, hold on. No, this is a different game? Wait, what? Checking out all the similar things. Yeah, dude, shit's like cocaine. It's like, you know... Inject that right in my veins. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. You have to press 1 through 5. Alright. Yeah, I checked out, was it Black Shard yesterday? And, boy howdy, dude. Like, you know, not trying to, you know, like, say anything lesser about, you know, Duck Nisance, but, Black Shard's production value feels very high. Black Shard is the spiritual successor? Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels like it, dude. Like, right now, I would put your game at number 3, Black Shard number 2, and then Nisance. But I was really enjoying Black Shard, but the main issue with Black Shard for me... It performs bad when streaming. It was doing some bad shit. Okay? That thing was sucking up everything. CPU, GPU, everything was stressed. I like how this is just pool rooms now. Number 3 is more than good enough for you. Alright, that's good. And just a little like, sweat frog, like, oh no. Alright, so I think that was quite literally it. You can push 1 through 5 and just see some some stuff. Number 5 being maybe one of the more interesting ones. Actually kind of reminds me of that place out in... What the heck is it? It's like Ohio or something. There's like an old salt mine or an old limestone mine or something where you have a massive cistern like this. And I think they actually fill it with water, you know, for emergency usage. You know, and because it's so far underground and whatnot, you know, you don't really have to worry about the water evaporating. Okay, so that is Brutalism by Aka Ashi. Oh god. That seems to be it, actually. There is another game that is also called Brutalism that I just found while doing that one, trying to figure out what the heck was going on with that. So this one is called Brutalism Prelude on Stone. Oh yeah, so you're still working on that last level though, right, dude? I mean, also quite literally dev in chat, just different game. Alright, Prelude on Stone. Is it launching? Yes, it is. Oh, okay. Good. I like the graphics quality. That's good. I half expect to find one of these things and the graphics quality is just saying nice fonts or something. You're still in the process of even just trying to get it started? Oh god. So what's... the last level that you're going to be working on is the city, right? Oh good, we have a vignette going. I think there's a toilet museum game that does a vignette too. And, you know, just your normal fire room. A little loud. Yeah, yes, the fire room, the water room, the air room. Is there going to be an earth room? Or are we just doing all the elements? Okay, for some reason there is a you can walk slower button. Yeah, although you'll see cityscapes in the 4th level as well. I mean, what do you consider, what is it? I don't remember exactly what order your game was going in, but I think it was like... what was it, the 2nd level? Where the duck room was? You know, the funny reference to Nissan's room. That one. Was that the 2nd level? Because that one is kind of going for like you got the Nissan's feel for that one pretty good. That was the 2nd one? Okay. Yeah, because there was a couple of spots in Nissan's where that was kind of the thing, where it's like, not necessarily cityscape, but it's big with, like, a bridge. Why is this just like a height map? It's weird. Okay, are you seeing how this movement is? It's like... you're almost on a grid. It's weird. Also, yeah, I know of Moshe Link stuff. I did actually check out Fugue and Void, and... I don't know, I was kind of mixed on it, honestly. Like, I kind of felt the same about the Mosh... was it? Fugue and Void. I kind of felt the same on Fugue and Void... oh, that's cool. I felt the same on Fugue and Void as I usually do with, like, Kojimbo games. Like, it might have just been better off as a sit-down-and-watch thing. You know, a video, a movie, as opposed to a game, quote-unquote. You know, especially with, like, the beginning of, Fugue and Void, because it's like a solid 10 minutes before you even get to do anything. And it's like, I think for a full minute, it's basically just looking at what is effectively a golden disco ball. You know, it's like, I don't mind that if I'm going in there with the idea that I'm going to be watching a very artistic, avant-garde, maybe a little pretentious thing. But when it's like, I'm being recommended Fugue and Void because, oh hey, it's like Naissance, and then it's like, I don't know, it kind of wasn't, really. Other than it just being very experimental art stuff, it kind of wasn't really Naissance. Did that just cause this whole area to flood? Or was that just at an angle? I don't think either, actually. He goes for a very artistic experience, yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, your game kind of does it. Oh, Jesus. Your game kind of does the same, though. Like, your game starts off with what? Like a 30-second to full minute thing of just, like, falling through a space void of, and, like, going through nebular black hole or something? Wormholes? I think that's the whole game, by the way, is just... You're in, like, a weird brutalist museum. Now, herein lies the thing. I don't think yours overstays. It does start getting close to that, and... Okay. Oh, it's like sand, maybe? I did like your intro to the game, though. But yeah, no, it's like... When I'm expecting to be able to do this, right? Like, I can start the game, move around, and whatnot. It's like... I need to get my mindset before I get into the game. You know, like, I need to know what I'm getting into, maybe? I'm wording this poorly, but... With the idea of it being a game, you know, it's like... I want to be able to look around and look at these things happening as opposed to... You know, watching a movie. And again, like... Fugue and Void, it's, again, 10 full minutes of it. I liked what I was seeing, but... Yeah, it kind of had the Kojimbo thing of just... There's a game here, maybe. I think that's the whole thing. You think Mosh did it intentionally that long to drive away impatient people? Maybe. And again, it's like... It's a thing that I'm very mixed on, and it's just, I need to go into the thing with the right mindset, because, again, if I'm expecting... you didn't watch the Yume Nikki stream that I did, but it was kind of like the same thing for me there. It's just, if I go in with vested expectations, like, Yume Nikki had been recommended to me so many times over the years, okay? Like, dozens of times. A lot of people I've known have recommended it. I went... Why? Oh, you can zoom in. And I finally got around to playing it, like 2 weeks ago. And it was not good. I did not like it. And I feel like some people might threaten violence upon me for having that opinion. You haven't dug into Yume Nikki yet, as your weeb days are long behind and not really into 2D. Yes, yeah, a lot of people love it. But as a game, okay, right, like, therein lies one of the things, right? And it's that, like, middle ground thing of just, as a game, it is not good. Right? Like, Naissance has that nice kind of middle ground, I think, of game combined with visual experience. Yume Nikki has some visual experiences that are cool, some things that could be thought of lore or story or something more there, Like, the ending for Yume Nikki, I was not exactly expecting. And there are some things you could, you know, think about with the ending of that game. There's a little bit of spoilers there. I don't want to go into too far of it. But because the whole game is supposed to be all about dreams, basically, the ending of the game makes you think again, where does the dream begin and where does the dream end? What actually happened? You know? I'm trying to word this in such a way so it doesn't give you spoilers if you care about spoilers. But the point is there are some things it does well. But the things that it's doing well are far and few between, and the actual gameplay is basically you wandering around for actual hours hoping to find these specific items hidden in maps that endlessly loop around. And it's like, do you know that meme of like Charlie from Always Sunny? You know, Pepe Sylvia? Right? So it's like, here, if I can get this image to work. There you go. That is like you trying to piece together where to go. Because one map may not lead into another, and other maps will feed back into itself. I also don't know what that was at the bottom right of that image. You're big into surreal dream games as long as they are 3D, though. I'm trying to think of 3D surreal dream games, but other than LSD, I'm not really too familiar with too many, off the top of my head at least. LSD Dream Simulator is the only 3D one I can easily point to. I did a stream of Liminal Dreams. That was kind of neat. Was actually... It was done by Crimson Cat. I did that one 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think. Might have been 2 months ago at this point, actually. That description sounds like what? I don't know what that is. How do you even say that? Hendicad? What is that? Hold on, let me copy that link. I am surprised that Automod is not, like, instantly banning you, by the way. Automod really likes to have a knee-jerk reaction when it comes down to links. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put that on my list of things to get around to doing. Okay. I do have another game lined up here, though. I'm not just floundering around here, just talking to the wind for sake of talking, or what have you.